First guy who answered 15 plus 18, I skip. I won. And he skipped. Alright. Let's see what kind of map we have. By DRXPZTM, locked in a circle. And the plugin makes me rejoin because the map has a mod. This is the track from above. Interesting. It looks like a booster to the left in front of me, for some reason. But you cannot really tell, right? Interesting. It's just a ring. Ah. Okay. GPS in 3 seconds. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, he lands on the border. Yeah, that seems like a good run. Okay, yeah, this is wild. Yeah, and then you're back at the start. Very interesting. Uiuiui. Did I need to take more booster here from the left? I guess. Yeah, shit. So now the track became very wild. Yeah, exactly. Like, making this jump immediately is tough. You can go like this though. Yeah. So if that happens in a knockout, what would you do? I don't know. I just wanna check if the GPS also went to the left. Not really. So the trick is that you take the booster early and leave it early. Is that magnet the landing? Huh. This is a tough jump. you surely wanna save it. No, remember, we have to go tight here. So because there were so often some cuts that I missed. Oh shit. I will now drive a little or check with the camera myself. Because there is so much else on this map. But yeah, no, here it feels like the fastest to go there. It's also obvious. This leads to nothing. Here it would be interesting if you have a chance with this edge here, for example, to get over this wall, maybe. But then on the other hand, this is not much slower here, so yeah, I don't think. So instead of this, you could go down here. This is something I can check, maybe. I mean, here's snow, makes you definitely a lot slower. But you could do that. So, and then what we got here. If you do not make the jump directly to the checkpoint, what else would you do? Also, the whole outside here doesn't really help. You have this plastic, but yeah. No, you would need to just drive this normal. Ja, jetzt obvious. Okay. So fourth best time, 105.2. Skandear obviously has already a 102.6, so 2.5 seconds faster. I can check again if I go further left. Would that make me faster? Nah, I cannot really find it out like that, man. pixel, I forgot. Yeah, so my one cut idea was something like, no, but that was the wrong checkpoint. I wanted to check the other thing. $13 and $35. Ah. Yeah, the problem is that I don't really get out of this road. Ah, this is ice. Makes this whole thing, of course, a lot more difficult. I'm not sure if it's still faster then. So if I don't make it the other way, then I have to go like this. Do I still have the speed? Yeah, in theory I have. I have the feeling this tube you can full risk. Try it one more time. I lost time with this approach. Okay. So, I have to get rid of Open Planet. I don't know what's the reason, but it's super laggy again. That event happened yesterday. It was Frontier's RPG Cup. Yesterday evening I played it. But you can still watch the VOD. It is on Twitch, you can find videos. I have to understand the roof fit a bit better. Yeah, I have no idea to react. Like, I really hate that. Okay, the 15 minutes are over. Yannick's got the best time. It didn't really go for a good run overall. And we start with a knockout. Again, we played this special format with a danger zone. That's so lucky. It shows 144 in the top left, which is weird. Yeah, the first rounds are of course still a bit of learning the track, getting used to it. 86 players, wow. No, 95 players. It shows in the top left. I mean, maybe I will actually get rid of Bitdefender. Oh my god. Was it 32 into danger? Or no, 16. Somewhere already not there, but that went so fast, so crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if the whatever update Bitdefender has made, that it changed automatically certain settings again, and that it does now some background work that it shouldn't do because I'm in a game and I forbid Bitdefender to do anything then. But who knows? It's just a guess. But it's quite laggy on my screen. Also that doesn't fit with the 144 FPS it shows in the top left. Not at all. Like I have maybe 30 or 20. 25. Type has a URL. You take basically my stream URL and then you do /videos behind. Or if you just open up my stream with a normal URL like Twitch TV, and then what is it actually? Marius 1890, yeah. Then you would, I think, see a chat, videos, or something like different stuff, and you would then click on videos, and in videos you see my latest streams. That is like the last 14 days streams are still there that you can watch. And you see also all my highlights, and I do highlights of all the cups because these highlights I export to YouTube for the YouTube channel. So you have then also a highlight of directly this cup that you search. Second place. Third place. But yeah, not the biggest names in front. Artis is actually in orange at the moment. Still the ending to go, and this guy here crashes and lets him probably through. Or not. No, I think Artis is in orange next round. Wow. I mean, he shouldn't go out there. Don't respawn CP1, guys. Yeah, of course, restart at the start. Unless he meant that he got the checkpoint and he respawned in that checkpoint for whatever reason. And he struggled hard to find a way to survive from there. Have to check it out then. Why is the plugin so fast though? I cannot even read who's going into danger. Alright, I'm in the finish. Let's have a look. So, if you have no speed here, yeah, also if you would respawn in this checkpoint, the question indeed would be how to do this jump. And then comes the next jump, the next jump. You could, of course, just go down here. And with this, you could come up, but it's very awful. That shouldn't be the plan. You can, of course, take the ramp to get over. Well, they went a bit too fast with that plugin, holy moly. New record from Skandear, 101.2. Okay, I have to get a bit warmer with the start. The start is definitely an issue for me. Do you see the danger zone? We have 8 players in the danger zone, the top 4 survive, the bottom 4 go knocked out. Which means that Black Pulse is knocked out. And also the other 2. Flo, Sebi, they survive. And ours Velu, he also hosted a cup, I think. That's a really shit gear. Oh. Okay. I had small mistakes and still a decent time, I would say. Hello, Dandian. Ah, ice will drop into orange. Oh god. I really hate this roof fit there. So danger zone, ice is in. We have basically just DNFs there, it was pretty free, but there were big names. If only my start wouldn't be that weak. Zesei wins against Skandear. Let's have a look into the danger zone. No big names out, but we had big names in the danger zone. They all survived though. It is different. It's knockout, but the last place drivers will go into the danger zone. This means they are not immediately knocked out. They have one more chance. And from all the people that went into the danger zone, they basically drive their own match in the next round. The bottom 50% of those players will get eliminated. The top 50% of these players will stay in. Will then either land again in the danger zone or will go into the safe zone, depending on their overall position in that round. So you have basically a direct fight against certain people that went with you together into the danger zone. Everything else doesn't matter, it's only the direct fight with them. Everyone can have a good round, you can still go out. Everyone can have a bad round, you can still survive. It only matters what the people in your danger zone are doing. And what you do. This map has again a bit too many edges and stuff that you can clip. And especially this roof, it is annoying. Because it's very random and you don't really see to where you have to... Where's it? Will not find, right? You don't really see where you have to drive to. Ah, they made a plugin slower, I guess. Ah, what is the winning time here? Yannick's, okay. Yeah, I thought it was even faster, but no. I'm still missing a bit of time. The thing is, of course, that in this last tube section, you can definitely gain a lot. Where is this? It's there, okay. So I have to go left of this. Yeah. I have to cross this line. Okay. Maybe one more thing I can focus at. Hazard is in the danger zone. 7 seconds only to get into danger zone. As in this tube you can risk a lot, I would say. But otherwise it's in the start something where I lose a lot. I'm still a bit unsure with this first drift. Because I have a gear change right there. Ooh, Hazard is actually in a bad round. He might or will be out. Yeah, he is out. We thought this was already a much more difficult. Like Shinix also out. And in this danger zone, you needed to be within 5 seconds to the first place in order to be in the better half. Now we have ice in the danger zone. Yeah, by now you need also decent positions in the finish if you want to avoid the danger zone. Skandear 100.56. Ernix also drove. Ach, he drove it now. So we had 2 100 times in this round. Wow. Flo is out now. Ice is through on the last place to survive. But drove a decent run. 103.5. A lot of no names now in the danger zone. There's not much happening here in the start. But I'm always 7/10 behind. Is there another cut? That would be so typical, but I checked myself this time. I didn't see anything possible. There's at least not in this section there. But I'm always in one of the last places, and I'm always... Also with that I'm always in orange there. Speeds are winning with a 102.3. This is a pretty bad winning time. Artis is going into danger zone now. Talnai is out, Sebi is out, Dracofo and Lurkes. We had also Sisei in the danger zone, Holo, who got second. Naja. There's not much happening in the start, so the question is really valid, like how do I lose that much? Is it the booster in the beginning? Is there more to it? I don't know. Yeah, that annoys me. Now I have no other okay boy with me that could maybe help out and tell me what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'm very unconfident with this roof fit, but that I'm losing that much time every single round. But we shouldn't forget that I'm also... Oh, Skandear's on orange. We shouldn't forget that I'm also losing time in the other parts. Also, I'm 7/10, 9/10 behind at the like second drift around there. But in the finish it's then 1.7. But I tell you, this comes from a lot of risk. At the tube, for example, or at the jumps before, even though I think I get them pretty decent. Beta toast is out. Boah. Still 8 people that go into the danger zone now. It will switch now, only 4 will go into the danger zone by now. How am I here in orange? Okay, it's switched around again. And still I lost 5/10 in that section, huh? Oh. I got a slowdown from which I could not react. Yeah. I see something. It's Skandear's out. And you know what? I'm in the fucking danger zone with Ice and with Ortiz. Ah, Mano. Why do I always get the difficult ones? Made it. Lucario was last of the danger zone, he's only 1.7 behind first. It feels by now already so difficult, you know. But we were not even top 10 yet. Ice is again in the danger zone. Eieiei. Hä? 7th place was white for some time, and suddenly it became orange, and now even 6th place is orange. But I managed to get into the safe zone by 400s, and Ice is out. Speed Self and Vortex now. Only the last two players every round are going into the danger zone. Or if one of the one that gets eliminated, then you have to be outside of the last 3. Utrecht and Dark. Yeah, I'm so afraid of that to happen. Unlucky. Ah. Damn it. I think it was winnable. Depends on Yannick's. Yannick's is of course ahead of the others. Uso did a good time now when it mattered. He drove his PB. I had one bad section where I crashed the last round. And that cost me some time, so I had to catch up. in the short balance act part, the legs were a bit kicking in always, which made it a bit difficult to hit that perfectly. But I think it was still possible to catch up. But I knew that I need to risk the transitions in the end. And I'm not sure, as he drove a good time, if that would have been enough or not. Danger Zone is Dark versus Vortex. But for Dark it's not only about getting through, he also wants to win this round, because then he would be safe. Like, both of them are not making it with a direct. Like, oh wow, and he also crashes. What happens in this round? Yeah. LOL! Dark! And Vortex as well! No way! Yeah. And I just want to tell you, look how it is for me, what times I need to drive to survive a danger zone. Like, my opponent is doing PB. Now he crashed. And they have a danger zone with plus 8 seconds. The Yannick is safe in the final then. But I think that even he didn't have a very fast time. I didn't look at it now. But he was just so far behind Dark. Yeah, Dark and Uso have now the 1v1. Dark is just jumping really far down. Interesting. Can be Uso's first win. But if he wins this in the end against Yannick, if Yannick makes a mistake, then it feels like... What? Overtakes him even here. Good time. Ah yeah, decent time. I mean, Yannick has a second faster PB. I don't know, did I really not drive a single round faster than 1027? I don't really want to believe that. But I know that I had more pace, then I probably didn't have that one clean run. But if Yannick chokes now and Uso wins it, that feels like I only had to beat him in this one round. And it would have been a free victory for me. Yeah, the system is cool, but it's so tough, so nerve-wracking, which makes it of course interesting, but it can be so unfair. Yeah, you see that? Yannick's actually choking around now. He saved it. But imagine he loses that. But his time is definitely then a bit beatable. 102.8, yeah. Pretty beatable time by Yannick. I mean, what was my mistake? I knew I had to risk, and I clipped a transition. A transition where it was not obvious how tight you can go, because you have this platform to ramp or something, no? And I went a little bit more inside than in other rounds, but I don't think that I touched any border or anything. It was just giving me a clip, which you cannot really know beforehand. It's hard to say where exactly that would happen. And that kills basically the momentum for this jump section and makes me of course lose a bit more time because I have to go for the safe line as Yannick's also did in the final. And then I think I also drove. What did I drive actually? I think I actually drove a 1 or 2 high still, even with that. Also it was really possible to win today. Not impossible, because Skandear was early out. I knocked out Artis already. It was just Yannick's, and he was of course on another level, but he choked in the final.